All right, welcome everyone to the latest edition of Between Two Erics, where we take seemingly complex financial issues and
Make them easy.
make them easy and simple. My name is Eric Miller. I am the Chief Advisor, co-owner, and the Johnny Cash of personal finances for practice owners. That's why I'm wearing black today. Yeah. And you are?
Eric Gersh, just a regular financial advisor. I don't have a cool nickname. I never have a cool nickname. 1 week, it's coming.
Just a
Maybe
dude.
not next week. Maybe the week after.
Just a dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
So, this topic, because I think we're still at the first of the year, the topic of goal setting and income planning is coming up quite a bit. So, I don't know if your phone calls, a lot of people are talking about like, what's my income goal for the year?
Every day?
Yeah, every day. What are we shooting for? And that's good because really, when it comes down to it, you have to plan for income.
Yes.
It just doesn't show up. You actually have to plan for it. It's a very, very important key element of anyone's financial plan. Like, how much money do we actually need to live the life that we want to live?
Yep.
Right? So now a question often comes down because most of the people I'm talking to are like they're planning their income for their business.
Yes.
Okay. But we talk a lot about household.
Of course.
Right? And if you've listened to us for any length of time, which of course I hope you have, you know that the parent company is the household and the business is simply a asset.
Yeah, the business should work for the household.
Exactly.
Not the other way around.
Exactly. So, you start asking the question, what do I plan first? My income for my household or my income for my business? This is a quiz, Gersh. What is it?
Well, I want to say business, but I know the answer. It's the household.
Okay, good.
It's gotta
Well,
be the
that's a barely a pass on that one. No, the income should start. The income planning should start at the household level. So what we're going to do,
Absolutely.
we're going to walk you through how to plan for income for the household, and then do the income planning for the business.
Yes.
What that would constitute. Okay. So look, to plan income for your household, you have to know like what is the amount of money your household needs to make, not to just get by.
No.
Right? Because whenever we ask for like monthly ledgers and household expenses, it was always funny to me, like when we ask people, like, how much does it cost for your lifestyle?
Nobody knows.
Well, but when they did, that's true. But when they did, and then we looked at how much income that they were making, they were almost identical,
Yes.
right? Because it just comes down to that basic maxim is that your household will make the exact amount of money it thinks it needs to make to cover its most important expenses.
Yep.
Okay, and that is true, and we've seen too many people, too many expense sheets and such to that is a very true rule. So we don't want to fight that golden rule. But when it comes to planning for income for your household, you really have to make sure that you look at three key categories. Okay, this is how you come up with the number, whatever it is. All right. Number one is how much does it cost to fund your desired lifestyle. This is your mortgage and your food and your kids and your taxes and your debt payments, whatever that is. That is what your lifestyle costs.
Yeah.
Some people it's 10,000 a month. Some people it's 15,000 a month. It all depends.
Yes.
Okay, on what that is. That's only one category though of what your income target should be. The second should be having discretionary income because let's face it, life's pretty boring.
Fun
right?
money.
If fun money when you don't have any fun money.
Yeah.
So this should include vacations. This should include charitable donations, which you should give some charities this year, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And it should just include like, how do you like that? Like forcing
You're putting me on the spot.
I put you on the spot right there.
Let's move on.
Force you how to spend your money. Okay.
Going out to eat.
Exactly. Well, I think that'd be part of your lifestyle, but
I think that'd be discretion.
Okay, fine.
Agree
So
to disagree.
the last portion of that target would be the 10% of your business revenue,
Your savings.
right? To create other income streams, other cash flow producing income streams, right?
Okay.
So obviously everyone has the idea that they need to either save and invest into assets or investments outside of their business,
Yep.
right? To create other income streams so you're not dependent upon your business for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a number, right? Now, most of you don't really know what your household income target should be, or you're way underestimating how much it should be, okay? And if you need some help with that, call us because we can help you figure that out. That's what we do. That's what a financial planner should be doing, is helping you figure out these income targets for your household. So, but it starts with here. Now, most of you are operating on the idea that, well, I think my income target for my household is like $15,000 a month or $10,000 a month. But when you add up all those numbers, it's what?
20, 30.
It could be a lot more. And that is the problem, because you're not, the demand for how much money you actually need is lower than what it needs to be, okay? But you have to come up with that number for the household, all right? Because we're going to then assign that number to what?
Production.
To production in the business. Because right now, you're going to have to figure out, okay, great. So let's say that my income target to do all the things that I want to do is $30,000 a month or $40,000 a month, all right? And you're like, oh my gosh, what does my business need to create in order for me to be able to take out $40,000 a year from the practice to be able to do that?
You got to back into it.
Okay, so that's why we start at the household level, because now we say, okay, great, so $40,000 a month, $500,000 a year is my household income target. My business needs to provide enough revenue so that the profit can feed off to the parent company. So how the hell do we do that? All right?
Math.
Okay.
No,
This is why he's here, folks.
You would just back into it. I mean, if I need, let's just make it easy. Let's say I need $10,000 a month. I know. Bite your tongue.
I got you.
All right.
Yeah.
And let's say I have a 25% profit margin. All right. 40,000 times 25%.
Oh boy.
$10,000. So the business needs to produce that.
He is a genius, folks, for a reason. So, but to your point, right? So now you have to work out, like, what does the practice need to produce in order for me to achieve that income goal for the target, right?
What does it need to produce to feed the household the income that you're demanding?
Yes. So that comes to now the practice make break number.
Yep.
Right? Because that make break number has to include, what's the first thing we include in the make break number?
Your 10%.
So that's
Your
10%.
debt, your operating expenses, your taxes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm missing one.
Business reserves.
Business reserves.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So your make break number of your business, obviously you have to calculate all of these things on the front end. So of course it's your 10% going into your wealth storage account for the household. It's business reserves. So you have how much in business liquidity?
60 days.
Oh, 2 months of business reserves. You don't have that. You got to plan for it.
At least 30.
At least 30. Yeah, 60 would be
Preferably
preferable.
60.
Your tax payments, because the household has to pay the taxes, the tax
Quarterly.
burden, of the business. What's the other one that we talk about too?
Debt.
Obviously debt, and then all of your operating expenses, right? So that number then becomes much bigger than what you're making right now. I get it, all right? So you're thinking, oh, God, where's all this money going to come from? Well, it all starts with having the right target to start with. And if you don't have the right target, you're not going to push your staff. You're not going to do the correct marketing. You're not going to sell the services. You're not going to look at your income services and say, hey, should I raise prices somewhere? You're not going to have that push on the business that you need to hit that income target.
And what I find most of the time is people's make break number, they say, what do I need to keep the doors open? But that's not helpful, really, in any way. I mean, I guess if you just want to get by, but it's not a way to grow. It's not a way to make your household income increase or meet any of your, long-term desires or goals or whatever you want to call it.
Absolutely not. So the underestimation of income, bottom line,
hurts you,
is what is killing most of you. It's you're underestimating how much you need in your household, and then you're giving the business the wrong target for income, and that is what is killing you. So stop that. The first thing is awareness. How much do I actually need?
Yep.
and then I can start working back. For the good news is the gap is it's not what's the overcomable? I don't know.
Inachievable?
Unachievable, right? It's not inachievable.
Inachievable.
Jesus, our grammar sucks.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible, right?
That's a little easier.
Oh my gosh. It's not impossible. So, hey, look, if your business needs to be doing 100,000 when you factor in all the things and you're doing 80,000 right now,
Yeah.
all right, that's not like, okay, I need to come up with another 20 grand,
Yeah.
right? So what services can I push? You know, what production can I get? I mean, what marketing can I do to start minimizing the gap?
Yeah.
Right? That's
How do
all
I do it?
that's all you're doing. And once you do that now, you know, life becomes easier. And just imagine your life would be like if you're putting 10% away, if you have enough money in business reserves, if all your debt's paid off, you know.
Life is good.
Life would be good at that point.
Very good.
So make your life better and listen to us.
Please.
Do some income planning. And if you need some additional help on this, we are more than happy to help you. And as always, subscribe to the channel and tell other practice owners about this because, you know, look, I mean, let's face it, Between Two Erics is going to go viral pretty soon. And we're going to be super famous.
Front page.
And, you know, it's going to be like, you know, people are just going
People are just going to be calling 24/7.
So we may not have time to do all these, you know. This,
I feel like they'd be requesting me, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
Okay, this is Between Two Dreams, and but anyway, definitely contact us, subscribe to the channel, and you guys make sure you are doing your income planning, and I promise you that it will pay big dividends if you do that. Okay, that's it for today. Nice.
Good job.
All right, brother.